Alright guys, welcome back. As you know, once you start getting into bushcraft and wild camping, the storage space in your house can fill up pretty quick with all that gear that we use. For me, I live in a house share, so that extra storage space is a luxury that I just don't have right now. What I've done is I've integrated wild camping items into my daily life. So these are my top 10 wild camping items I use every single day. Also, a little side note, if you make it to the end of this video, I've got one special item that you just need to get rid of. You don't need it, it's a waste of time, money and energy. Anyways, with that being said, let's get straight into it. Okay, item number one is a shemag. So I use a flint and steel as my main fire starter, so all my bath towels around the house have eventually been chopped up and used as char cloth. To replace them, I've started using a shemag when I'm getting in and out the shower, around the kitchen. It doesn't matter, every single day I'm using a shemag and they work perfect. There's no need for me to go off to Asda now and get any more bath towels. I just use one of these. They dry a lot quicker, they're spot on, they do the job, so that's what I'm using now, shemags. Item number two is my Victorinox Huntsman. Now this item never leaves my side. I use it every single day. The one time I don't have it by my side, I need it. I don't need to preach to you about the many things this can do. It doesn't have to be one of these, but any multi-tool will probably do just as good a job. Also, with me being from the UK, our knife laws are pretty strict. So this is a foldable blade. It doesn't lock. It's under 3 inches. So if you're in the UK, this is legal to carry around, at least as far as I'm aware anyways. Yeah, Victorinox Huntsman is a must for me. Okay, item number three is my Olight 3T EOS. It's a tiny little flashlight. It goes on the end of my cap when I'm out camping, but when I'm in the house, this stays by my bedside cabinet at all times. So if you thought the sounds in the woods when we're out camping are spooky, you should hear my backstreet on a Saturday night. It's pretty dodgy. Like one time somebody actually broke into my house, coming through the back window and actually coming into my bedroom. So this was about a year ago. It was really dark. As soon as he opened the door and he seen me, he ran off. But I didn't have this at the time and I couldn't make out who it was. It was pitch black. If I had something like this, just boom, right in his face, then that would have been ideal. 3T EOS Olight flashlight. Spot on. Item number four is my stainless steel water bottle. It's from Clean Canteen. When I'm out in the outdoors, wild camping, this is great for filtering your water on the fire. But yeah, when I'm back home, as a standard water bottle, it works great. Even just around the house, I prefer drinking from this rather than a little mug or a little cup. You just fill this right up and you're set all day. Also, I don't know if it's just my opinion, but I think water just tastes nicer coming from a stainless steel bottle. Item number five is my jungle blanket from Snug Pack. So I don't use a duvet on my bed. I haven't for years. They're just too much. I get too hot. I always sleep with the window open as well. What I use instead is just a little throw over. Sometimes in the middle of the night it does get a little bit chilly, so this is on the end of my bed and it's perfect just to double up with that throw and it keeps you nice and warm. Another little feature what I like about this specific bag is, if you can see here, the underneath of the blanket has a nice soft material, so you're not getting as much of that synthetic feel as you would with a standard bag. So it's great for when you're at home. Another item that I actually have on my bed as well is just a little camping pillow. Now it's not an air one, I couldn't deal with that in the house, but a foam padded one. I just stick it in between my legs. Like I don't know if anyone else does that, it's a bit weird, but when I'm sleeping, just stick a little small camping pillow in between my legs and it's comfortable, man. I don't know, I like it. There we go. Item number six is my billy can. So I'm wanting to up my cooking when I'm in the outdoors. I'm getting too comfortable with just going out and chucking a steak on or chucking some sausages on. So this, I'm hoping, is going to be a game changer for me. But around the house, I've noticed I'm just using it all the time. I mean, you don't need your big pots and pans you get from Asda. It's really practical. This is a 14-inch one and this does 1 or 2 people in your house. You can make up your broths, you can make up your soups. It's spot on, it's solid. You can use it in or outdoors. So billy can, spot on. Item number 7 is my cast iron skillet. If you watched my last video, I had this out in the woods and I cooked up the best steak I've ever had in my life. I can still taste it now. It was beautiful. This was about £8 from TK Maxx and I love it. It's great. You can tell this item is built to last a lifetime, if not more. I've also heard the more you use them, the better they get as well. So this item I'm using daily around the house, whether it's me bacon, chucking some beans in there, whatever it is. I love this item. Hellish. Item number 8 are books. So a lot of us probably take a few books out with us into the wild, whether that's some first aid guidance or what I have here. I've got trees, free food and mushrooms. I like to have a little flick through these now and again, but I find when I'm out wild camping I don't generally use these as much. Most of the time they just tend to stay in my bag, but when I'm at home I just have them up on my windowsill and they make for a light Sunday afternoon reading. Also, I have to admit I'm not the best reader, but these Collins Gem books, they have plenty of pictures in here, so yeah, you can have a little flick through these on a Sunday afternoon there. Spot on. Item number 9 is my lantern. I think we all can agree a nice glow from a lantern or a candle is much better than those bright lights in our houses. I love taking this out on a wild camp with me. It gives it that nice aesthetic feel around camp, but I've also started using it around the house as well. I've just found out recently, this is probably common knowledge, your lights flicker really quicker than the eye can see. But yeah, that got me a little bit paranoid. I'm thinking maybe that's why I'm getting headaches and stuff, but yeah, so I've opted for just putting my lantern on a night now. It has that same nice glow that you'd get around camp. I use the Bird brand lamp oil with this. It states it's for indoor and outdoor use, but I'll always keep a ventilation source like my window open when I'm using this in the house. But yeah, it's spot on. I love it. I love the glow it creates. And item number 10, my final item for today, is actually this down jacket. I mean I say a down jacket, this one's actually a synthetic one. I do have the down version of this, but for some reason I like this one a little bit more. It just feels a little bit cozier, a little bit warmer. So this jacket, down jacket, it's from Decathlon. Every YouTube video I've done, I've probably had this jacket or the down version along with me, and same applies for when I'm not in the woods, just day-to-day living. This is my go-to jacket. It's light, it's very packable, so if you don't have one, I do highly rate this. I say the Victorinox Huntsman was the best item I own. This jacket is probably the best clothing I own. It's practical in all situations, so yeah, there we go, number 10, this jacket. So there we have it. That's 10 wild camping items that I use every single day. Please feel free to comment below any extras that I've missed off. And yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, so the item that you should ditch, get rid of, you don't need it. There we go, your hair. It's a waste of money buying all the products, waste of time maintaining it, and it's so much more practical. When you're jumping in the streams and all that, you dry off a lot quicker, and you might get a bit of a chilly head, but we tend to bring hats and caps along with us, so ditch it, get rid of it, you don't need it. But yeah, there we go, that's a bonus item for you. So my next video will probably be another wild camp. I'm loving it right now. I can't get enough of them. I just want to be back out. As soon as I come home, I want to be back out straight away. I'll probably adjust my gear slightly, keep it fresh and all that, but yeah, stay tuned for that one. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. With my main fire, item number 1 is a shamag. Now with
I think that you're talking to me, okay? Do you want me to go behind the camera?
No, you just